The emotional vigil at Brown University, condemning acts of violence and hate. That was the message from Brown's president tonight. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm John DeLuca.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. A 48-year-old man is accused of shooting 3 Palestinian college students in Vermont over the weekend, including one Brown Jr. The suspect entered a not guilty plea today in court. ABC 6 News reporter Josh Kerman breaks down what we know about the shooting and how students are responding.
3 men in their early 20s, Hisham Awatani, Keenan Abdulhamid, and Tashin Ali Ahmed, were shot in Burlington, Vermont over the weekend.
I think that there are double standards in play in how we sometimes respond to violent incidents that impact minorities. When a minority commits a crime, I see that often there's a rush to categorize that crime as terrorism or something else.
Police are currently investigating whether this was a possible hate crime, as 2 of the men were wearing traditional Palestinian scarves called keffiyeh and were speaking Arabic at the time of the shooting.
When Muslims or others are victims of crimes, we have to stop and wait and think about it. Common sense, often tells us whether or not a crime was a hate crime, right? If you shoot 3 men wearing Palestinian clothing, you don't rob them, you don't mug them, you just shoot them randomly in the street. There are very, very few explanations for why that would happen.
The suspect, 48-year-old Jason Eaton, was arrested on Sunday and pled not guilty to 3 counts of attempted second-degree murder Monday morning. He's being held without bond as the victims remain in care.
I'm shaken, I'm hollow inside, I'm aching to be with my son. He's lying immobilized in a bed. But he had very high spirits in the beginning, and I think now it's beginning to sink into him the extent of the enormity of the challenge that faces him.
Price's son, Hisham, is a junior at Brown University. The school held a private vigil Monday evening. Hisham was shot in the spine during the incident Saturday.
This has basically upended his world and his plans.
Following the vigil, a group of students began chanting for the university to divest from companies that profit from the Israel-Hamas war. This is the second possible hate-related incident in Providence in the past few weeks, as a shooting at a Providence mosque is still being investigated. Police tell us they still haven't determined a motive in that case. In the Vermont case, Eatman is expected back in court in the coming days. In Providence, Josh Kerman, ABC 6 News.